Hi, and welcome to Nurse Living Naturally. My name is Andrea Youngblood, and I am here to explain to you a little bit about health coaching. So, I am a certified holistic health coach, and that means that I am going to help you with habit change. So, many of us know that when you try to lose weight, when you try to get healthy, there are things that constantly pull us back and derail us. There are things that we just can't seem to get a grip on that ends up pulling us right back to where we were. Sometimes you find a fad diet that might work for you temporarily, and then afterward, you find that you may end up gaining more than what you had lost, or you find yourself not being able to sustain that way of living, or you find yourself very grumpy, very out of place. You can't do the things that you enjoy doing because you are so strict about this diet that you're on. And I am here to help. So, health coaching is helping you master why you do what you do. I'll tell you a little bit first about what it isn't. I am not a nutritionist. I am not a therapist, although friends can be therapy for each other, right? So once we develop this relationship with each other, it can end up where we become friends, and that ends up being very therapeutic. I also am not somebody who will put you on a nutrition plan. That is not my specialty. I do encourage healthy eating. I encourage movement. I do encourage you to have healthy boundaries and healthy relationships and have a schedule that will be good for you and that's not overwhelming to you and that's not something that you really can't sustain. So as a health coach and as potentially your health coach, I would be someone who develops a relationship with you, a friendship, coaching opportunity that will allow you to make those paths or make those steps toward the path that you want to be on. So if you have tried things over and over and over and you just can't seem to stay in a healthy path, or you just can't get to where you're getting, maybe a health coach is what you need. It could be possible that you have some kind of underlying medical condition that I would most likely then refer you to a physician's care, because as a nurse, I do understand that there is a time and place for modern medicine. However, throughout my years of getting into this health and fitness world, and then venturing more into a holistic way of living and a minimalist way of living, and finding my true calling, which is helping people do what I did to get to a path of health and sustainability. I have found that there are certain things that I myself just am not qualified to provide. So with health coaching, that does not mean that you will never see a doctor. It does not mean that I will be diagnosing you. It does not mean that I will be providing you with any sort of medication. So that being said, when I meet with you and it is on the phone, I talk to you very personally for about an hour a week. And I am always here throughout the week then for you to bounce ideas off of, throw out questions. I am your coach. I'm your guide. I'm your mentor. I am going to help you get to where you want to go. But sometimes it takes an extra little nudge or an extra little push. So as your coach, I will help you uncover things that you might not have dealt with in the past, or that you might find yourself really coming back to time and time and time again and not able to push through. And then there might be things that maybe you just didn't think of. Maybe there is something that you are just so ingrained with that you can't seem to pull yourself away from, and someone needs to just inquire about it. And that's enough to get it off your chest and able to help you heal and move forward. So as a health coach, I look at the whole body. I am a nurse, like I said. I have 11 years experience being a nurse, and I do understand disease processes in the human body and anatomy and physiology and things and why they work and how they work. Like, I understand that kind of thing. And I also believe that we have the power to heal ourselves. The way that we think, the way that we eat, the way that we move, the way we interact with the world, there are powerful things that can get you to that point of healing. So if you have tried things over and over and over and nothing seems to be working, this might be the space that you need. Feel free to reach out to me. You can email me at the bottom of my page. You can request a free consult. I am willing to work with you to get you to where you want to be. And at the end, you will see that it's such a beautiful world. It's such a beautiful way to live. You can be happy and free and love your life. And you can do this. I promise you, you can. Thanks for meeting up with me today.